manager, property manager. I don't know the
Okay.
reason, but
Should be
that's
discussed.
the history.
Should be discussed directly with Marius this
Okay.
this matter. Okay. And finally, the approval simulator.
Mm-hmm.
It's my toy.
Uh-huh. That's very good.
Based on if in this Excel, let's say 4,999, and here we have the approval,
Mm-hmm.
the approval in case of exception,
Mm-hmm.
based on purchase
Perfect.
order.
So everyone will be 100% sure what to do and how.
There is one small thing here that we need to add still, and this is we're gonna do this before sending it to you.
Yeah.
For example, there are two forms of contracting a supplier that are missing here. One of them is addendum to a contract, and the other one is a frame contract. And based on the thresholds of the financial thresholds, there are some contexts. For example, you cannot do a PO for 250,000 euro.
Yeah, but
You cannot do an addendum for 250,000 euro because of the.
it's built in accordance. If we have 1,000 yuan, have the only option the contract.
But if you have 2,000 euro, does it show that four of them? 2,000, not 2,000. 2,000, just 2,000. One of that. It just says PO. But you can do a contract, you can do an addendum, and you can do a frame.
At least a purchase order, the
At
minimum requirements. Yeah. Okay.
Otherwise, it's just an
We are open to improvements. And the summary of the procedure: the threshold, the minimum required offers, the approval in case of exception, fuel or contract, and the contract signature.
Mm-hmm.
Who has the power of attorney? Obviously,
Nowadays, no one. It's not true.
no one.
Just Daniel. Just
Just
Daniel.
Daniel.
We have to solve this. We
Okay.
have to just discuss with them.
He's gonna start charging money for signatures.
Yeah.
If he's gonna make a lot of money, just 20 euros for each signature, it is none.
Daniel, for signature. Yeah, we will solve this.
That's my presentation, and after I will.
You send this?
Yeah, I will apply small modifications. I will send.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 minutes about the evaluation report. Evaluation report. That's the document that comprise 3 papers and explain exactly the name of the company, the need, based on what, or the offers received, the negotiation, and after that the offer number 2, the selection criteria. If we don't have a matrix, a scorecard, we will explain here. Based on the equipment offered, we decide to choose the supplier number 3. Details regarding the budget. If the acquisition is not budgeted, it will be considered an exception also.
Without
And the approval panel based on the threshold. And those name, title, and date.
Okay, if I understand properly, acquisition value is budgeted value or expected value?
Well, here, if you are looking at the contract award here, you're asking about the exception or about the form itself here?
No, I asked about the acquisition value. Up, go to up.
Yeah.
Acquisition value, it's what? It's
This is why I left this here, is because I want to mimic what people will find close soon enough in the platform. Because while you start to a new procurement procedure, a new acquisition procedure, okay, you need to estimate the value. You need to have an idea. Nobody starts, like just, I don't know, maybe it's 10,000 euro, maybe it's 2 million, I mean, it's not a problem about, knowing if it's 15,000 or, 100,000. It's 15,000, 17,000, just an estimation of that one. It's going to be that because this is going to be a benchmark to see, how far away from, like a scorecard for people that are initiating procedures. So if you're starting a procedure and somebody always underestimates or overestimates, that means that there is a problem, either with the services or the companies available or, like the way that the works are assessed. But this is something that I personally requested to be left here, so it comes. At the beginning, like you are completing this, so for example, even right now, I'm starting a new acquisition, if you can go from the top, please. I'm completing the name, the location, the date here as well, it's drop down, easy to get. And then you have the contract type, OPEX, CAPEX, which type of contract it is. I need to know that in order to, let's say, the contractor as well, and the budget line. At this stage, I'm starting the procedure, but I don't have the offers. Some people might go the other way around, they start doing everything, and then they come back to the form and complete it. The form is supposed to work a logical workflow. So I start this inside the PDF, and I say, okay, new acquisition of round tables for the food court, estimated value 15,000 euro, and then I start like 6-7 of those, because you told me that you have 6-7 a week, okay? And then as I get offers, I come back to the PDF and I complete them, okay? And then, like after, let's say, 1.5 weeks, I'm at the point where I say, okay, I reach that point, I'm also pressed time to purchase the tables. I have 3 or 4 offers. They are within the market value, all of them, and I go ahead with selecting the supplier. So that's why the form looks like this, because it's supposed to follow a logical workflow. Some people come from the end. This is not a good, because that means that they really do everything in their own head, or they have only one acquisition at a time. Or thank you, Max, please.
And budget line is ERP code?
Budget line is based on what the
CAPEX and OPEX.
No,
No,
OPEX, CAPEX, budget type is CAPEX, OPEX.
Yeah,
budget type, but budget line is within
It's
OPEX.
a line
So if you have security, you have 208,
yeah.
and that's what you're supposed to write there, which budget line it is. Or multiple budget lines.
We know that
Budget?
some cost will go to CAPEX or OPEX.
Let me show you.
Okay,
But budget line?
Budget
line
type.
should be
is what?
What?
It
And
should
budget
be
line.
ERP code or
No, this is budget type.
Budget type is
OPEX, CAPEX, OPEX, CAPEX,
and
and
budget
the budget
line.
line, I'll show you one second.
Be discharged, right? If you are talking about
What
that.
line? I don't know what.
Let me show you. Let me show you. This is.
Can you
Please.
write down some example?
Yeah, I have a budget. The ones that you are working on. Here we go. Nu, că l-ai și tu pe asta, nu? Aici, la unde de buget?
Opa, ako to má. Skupre pojenie tu
ERP code or budget code.
It's a budget code.
Yeah, you have the same way you do budgets, and you have, the codes for.
So
For some group
better
of
wording.
You see maintenance. You see the
So
accounting.
Mihai, in that case, better wording could be budget code.
Do you have the budget for one of the most, the ones that you do use for reporting here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you open
No,
one
I
of
can
them?
open it. So that's like a wording. We are now discussing wording, but also for me it would be confusing. Budget line. What's budget line? It's row or budget code. It's more
Okay.
clear.
So you're suggesting that budget code
Yes,
is a
that's
proper.
clear. Yeah. It was a good question. No.
Yeah. It's Yardi code. Yeah. Here.
Okay.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
that's
budget
all.
code.
Yeah.
Budget code.
Okay. Budget.
Yeah. Everybody said in Bucharest because it's a line. Yeah, the budget line is a budget within the line. That's how it's like translated in from Romania, I don't know, like a budget line, you know. But you know, like if you guys want to change anything, for example, right now I'll change it for you because I added your logo here, our park, okay? And instead of budget line, you want budget code, okay?
Budget code, yeah. Right side up.
No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it here.
So
On his.
then you will send it.
Edit PDF,
Selection.
budget
Budget line.
code.
Budget code, yeah.
Anything else? We can do it now.
Also,
And I wanted to ask you, offer centralizer.
Yeah.
So offer centralizer is
The act of centralizing the offers that you receive. Some of them you might receive them by phone. Some of them might be by email. Somebody might be coming inside here and bringing you.
by
All of them
phone.
should be received by email.
All of them should be
No,
received
I
by
asking
phone.
for by phone.
No,
It's not
it's
accessible.
written in the procedure.
Procedure.
All of them should be received by email.
Or
So
in
only
paper
by-
form or on sealed envelope.
Yeah, about
About 100,000
Yeah.
euros.
Yeah.
I read it carefully.
Me too.
Okay, yeah, I think it's clear. Do you have additional questions
No.
Tam boli
regarding
ešte-
wording or
ešte tí on-
specific
tam
clauses?
boli ešte on contract type, tam
Čo ti
sa,
nesedelo, ešte píš to aplikáciu?
contract type, tam sa vyruluje
Contract
roletka,
type.
contract type a PO,
Kde to je? Ja
Voz-
contract
vozím
type.
PO.
Can you roll
Tam sa
down
vyroluje.
this contract
No.
type?
It's
What is
Nasledujúca sa
there?
zase-
What is there?
Ako?
purchase order.
Posluchaj si.
Frame
Frame
contract.
contract,
Ah,
the
it's
document
purchase
contract.
order.
Purchase order.
PO.
Mhm.
Purchase
Hej.
order.
Čili
Objednávka.
nemusí
Mhm.
ísť na
Frame
kontrakt.
contract to je ten